What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a pretty funny duel for you guys to check out, and this may be the greatest lockdown field I have ever seen in my entire life. This thing is basically impenetrable. Let me go ahead and roll it because it's gonna take a while for it to actually run. But this is a replay where I first kind of saw it, and I looked at the opening hand and saw Gofu. I saw Level Eater. I'm like, oh, okay, this is just another synchro replay. I get sent, 5 of these a week. Resident Sleeper. I'm not gonna watch this, but then I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna watch it. He's probably gonna summon 3 Quasars instead of Solemn Strike and be like, look, I have the greatest field ever. But I was like, you know what? I've seen this a million times. This is just another Quasar replay. But I think that this guy might be on to something. I mean, I've seen some pretty strong fields in my time. I'm not sure that I've seen a field quite as strong. And the thing about it is, usually when you think of synchro decks, like, you don't associate a bunch of traps with them because people say that you're supposed to use your Quasars and your Seafer Dragons and stuff like that. Those are your Blazer Dragons. Those are your traps basically because they can, they are lockdown cards. Your opponent summons, you basically say no. Your opponent activates traps, etc., etc. You basically can use those monsters to say no. But look at the field he's actually going to amass, and I'll wait for him to flip over the traps. Flips over Wall of Revealing Light. His opponent activates the just random artifact ignition. He just chains everything. And hold up. Let's let this resolve and look at this actual field. And you tell me how the fuck you're supposed to beat this field. Okay, so obviously he has 2 copies of Shooting Quasar Dragon, which I believe each one of them can OTK by themselves. I mean, these cards can do tons of damage because they get multiple attacks. But on top of that, he has Wall of Revealing Light, which is where he paid that 5,000 light points. So unless you get a monster with over 5,000 attack, you can't actually attack. He has Macro Cosmos, so you get no graveyard. Anti-Spell Fragrance, so you can't activate spells unless you set them for a turn, in which, good luck, because he's probably just going to kill you with the Quasars. Rivalry of Warlords, you can only use 1 type. And then on top of that, you have to play under Summon Limit, which means you only get 2 summons per turn maximum. So forget about going into your extra deck at all. How the fuck are you supposed to crack this board? And I don't believe, considering he's locked in the dragon, I don't even believe that you can't even kaiju him. I mean, is there a dragon kaiju? I mean, maybe I should have looked that up before making this video, but I don't even believe you can kaiju him. You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna use the winged dragon. He only has 2 monsters, so you can't do that. Can you lava golem? I'm not even sure how that would even work, but I mean, just look at this board, guys. No attacking, no spells, no more than 1 type of monster, no more than 2 summons, no graveyard, GG, no re. 1 person who actually decided, I'm just gonna throw some floodgates in my deck so when I go first, I win even harder. Just a nice little replay I want to bring to you guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. No being able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you go second. It's kind of crazy because clearly, if this guy would have went first, he probably would have won because, I mean, he does have Dark Law, Dark Bribe, and he has a Stormy Mirror Force. I don't believe this guy could have made this field, especially under Dark Law and with Dark Bribe at the same time. He did not use Soul Charge, which is actually pretty impressive. Anyways, rambling at this point. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.